Hey guys, welcome to Jazz Piano Daily. This is number 75, and today we are going to be talking about some of these bluesy left-hand grooves that you can use for jazz standards. So let me just explain where we're going to be going with this so that you understand, the whole process here. So if you've been following me in these Jazz Piano Daily lessons, you know we've already gone through like the jazz ballad style using in a sentimental mood. Now we're going to be shifting onto the song Georgia by Hoagy Carmichael, okay? And we're going to be doing this like kind of like stride feel going on. We're going to do some improvisation and stuff like that. And all of it is going to be done step by step. So if you've followed other YouTube videos, you know sometimes it's kind of hard to find that path and that pattern of like, okay, I do this, now what do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next? All right, that's what's going to be happening here and now with this next phase, and now we're going to be moving into this bluesy kind of phase. All right, so let's move on over to the sheet music. Now what I've done is I've made this very simple pattern for you, and again, we're going to just take this step by step, all right? So if you're practicing this kind of stuff every single day, I don't want to overload you with too much stuff to practice. So most of these things should take you, between 15 minutes to maybe a half an hour to be able to practice and relatively get it underneath your fingertips. Remember, I recommend about 80% mastery. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and play this. So you'll notice in the right hand, we're doing this. Now, I didn't put in any fingering. I'm not doing any explanation about this because I really want you to focus mostly on the left hand. Tomorrow's lesson, we're going to be talking about this bluesy pentatonic scale. So if you want to try playing it with the left hand, go ahead. Let's just play the left hand by itself. So what we do is the chord is an F major 7th chord. So we're going to be playing our rootless F major 7th chord right here. Now, if you don't know about these rootless chords, go back to Jazz Piano Daily, number 1. That's where I talked about the rootless major 7th chord. So that's an F major 7th chord, and Jazz Piano Daily number 1 explains how to form these chords. So I'm going to play the root, the rootless chord, and then 5th, then down to the 5th again. So 5th, 5th in an octave. Right, so this is the pattern, and you'll notice here that there's 2 measures, okay? So we're only going to be focusing on this first measure for right now, okay? So we're only going to do that first measure. I'm just going to play this over and over so you can play it along with me. Let's get it nice and slow, all right? Let's put the metronome, and we'll bring it down to 72. Ready, go. Nice and relaxed, right? Okay, so let's talk about what's going on here. Playing the root of the chord, then the rootless chord. And then I go 5, 5. So this is the 5th of the chord. This is the 5th of the F major 7th chord. So I play the 5th to the 5th, and I come back up to that rootless chord again. All right, so root, rootless chord, 5th, back to the rootless chord. Now, if I don't want to do the 8th notes there, I could just play it as a quarter note. So quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note. So that's a good place to start as well. Notice that left hand, it's not too stiff, right? I'm not banging on these notes. Nice and light. And then this is what's going to allow me to be able to play this faster as I go on here because I'm going to be playing it nice and light. So nice and light, kind of bouncing off those keys. You're going to be using that grab technique. Adding in the 8th note. All right, so now let's take a look at the second measure. The next measure here, you'll notice, does something just a little bit different. So it plays the root, rootless chord, okay? But then I go to the 5th of the 5. So I'm thinking of this almost like a C7 chord right in here. I'm thinking of it kind of like a C7. So I go to the 5th of the C, down to the C, then I come back up to the rootless chord, and then I do this 5th again, back to the root. So this is how it sounds. Now on the right hand, I could still be playing an F chord as well. If you like that sound in the right hand, don't worry, we're going to be talking about that in a couple of lessons from now, all right? So what I suggest you do is just focus on that first measure, which is this one. Just do that for right now. And like I said, if that's too tough, then just do the easy version, which is root, rootless chord, fifth, rootless chord, F, F major 7, rootless chord, fifth of F, F major 7, rootless chord. Now, with the right hand, if you want to add that on, so that's doing it over that more easy pattern in the left hand. You'll notice too, sometimes like when you end something like that, the F major 7, along with the root there, right, sounds a little bit tense there. You don't really have to worry about it. This is really more of an exercise right now. Then doing what's written. Oh, sorry. Now you notice I've changed what's in the music. I'm really just playing all of this over just that pattern right there in the first measure, okay? So really what I'm doing is I'm playing the entire right hand just over this single measure left hand right there, okay? Now I can do the second part of this, which is okay? So you can try playing around with all three versions. Real quick to wrap up, the first version, the easy version, this is all over an F major 7th chord, okay? It's the root, the rootless chord, which again, go back to Jazz Piano Daily #1 if you don't know how to play that, and then I play the fifth rootless chord, all quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the easiest version. The next version up adds in that 8th note there. So root, chord, 5-5, chord, root, chord, 5-5, chord, root, chord, 5-5, chord. And the more complicated version does root, chord, 5th of the 5th to the chord, 5th of the root to the chord. Now, a question you might have is, well, which version do I play? Well, first of all, you play whichever version you can play, all right? So if you're going to do the easiest one to start, fine, nothing wrong with that. And you can kind of try doing the other ones. There is no one right version to play. You can really play any of them that you want. What you really want is you want to have a like a library of these different patterns in the left hand, so that when you're playing live and on the spot, you just pull out whichever one comes to your head in that particular moment. All right? So anyway, hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one. To get the first 45 pages of music for free, just go back to jazzpianodaily.com. If you liked the video, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To watch the rest of the lessons in this series, just click on the playlist to the right of this arrow. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.